is a person's consciousness of his or her being or identity, one's interests, welfare, private or personal concern. Who are you? Acceptance is defined as a favorable inception and an approval, belief in something, agreement or assessment. And can I say this to you? Once you start to agree with God, then you become all that God says you are. It brings me back to something one of my mentors in my walk, Pastor Charles Sadaffi, used to give us this little affirmation. God is whom he says he is. I am whom God says I am. God will do what he says he will do, and I will do what God says I can do.
Wow,
That's powerful.
Yeah, so that's very interesting because see, once you understand these truths, you'll understand that yourself is God.
That's good.
Self is God. Okay, right before we get to Prophet Fitzgerald, listen, this thing is built up. More people have gotten a book. Verta Higdon, Prophetess Alicia Sledge, Alexander Gray, Tracy Lewis Lodge, Karima Malsey, Rich Chivia Moore. They're on Prophet Robert Miola. You got your book in here.
Oh, yes.
Amen. You didn't miss out. Danira Dadors from out of Missouri. Kimberly Johnson from out of Illinois. Tammy McCoy from out of Tennessee. Clara Phillips out of Texas. Alice Jackson from Connecticut. Angel K. Prophet Angel K, you got a copy of the book here?
Yes, Bishop, I've got a couple of copies there.
No, you got a couple. Okay. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Leonie Mariquet from South Carolina. Janet Henderson got the book from Illinois. Prophet Audie Hill from Georgia. Walter Hodges from Texas. Prophet Devon Thompson, you went and ordered the book.
Master Prophet, life says I should.
Woo! Jesus.
Life says you should. That's good.
Right.
Wow. Now, Master Prophet, these individuals that are getting this book free, they can get as many as they can? Because I noticed Prophetess Angel Kate. She didn't get one, nor did she get 2, 3, 4, 5. But the prophetess, she got 10.
Oh, my goodness.
Jesus. So can the people of God, my question is, they can order as many as they so choose?
Well, now that you've mentioned that, I guess we should only let them order one from here on in. Now that you brought that up, prophets, we'll honor those that have ordered multiple.
As of what time? 10:18, according to my laptop.
She's not going to put them on Amazon, is she?
But see, we need to ask her.
No, actually,
I got 3.
eBay.
got
eBay.
3.
I got
Actually-
3. Because all of a sudden I realized that there's some people that have poured into me to get me started. So one is going to be for Bishop V.T. Williams. One is going to be for Bishop, the other bit that's now Bishop. That's part of my early training, and I'm going to get it out to them.
Wow.
Well, that's good. So you're touching people that poured into you.
Yes.
You want to see them that's
Seeding
good.
back to them.
You're seeding back to them. That's tremendous. And then Prophet Thompson, also get to see you on the back of the cover. This is great. This is great. Okay. So, you know what? So maybe Prophet Steph, maybe we should let them. They'll go ahead and get more than
They can get as many. So there's no stipulation.
No, because this is going to be over in less than 30 minutes.
Oh,
so I'm not
okay.
even
So
concerned
go for
about
it, people of God.
But I don't think they'll do that. What do you think?
Master Prophet, you never know. I am still in awe that Prophetess Angel, she had gotten 10.
Okay, we got Richard Augustine from Maryland, Teravia Green from Pennsylvania, Sonia Barrett Thompson Barrett from out of Ontario, Canada.
Wow.
Oh. So of course, there's more than that to get that across the border.
Oh, yes, it is.
Michelle Winston from Illinois. We got Marzadek Troop from California, Pamela Ball, Riddell Hubbard
Lamel Burt.
Lamel Burt, Prophetess Iris Jones, Candace Carter, June Robinson. This is great and great. Okay, so Prophet Fitzroy, let's go on to you. What page? Oh my goodness, a bunch. I just got a bunch. A whole lot more just ordered the book.
Oh, they know time is running out.
They know the time is running out. Okay. Marcia Hargrove said, Mars Adek Troop, that's my daughter. She ordered the book for me. See, now that's smart. See,
Yeah, creative, yes.
there are people that are talking to people right now saying, hey,
Go there.
for whatever reason, I cannot get to my computer. I need you to order this book for me right now. It's $4.99. Go to bishoprecommend.com and order that book for me, and I'll see you next week to pick it up.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I tell you, we just got a flood of more names. Maybe instead of a time limit, I should have said the first 100. And then take down the site. We got 140 people in the chat room right now. That would have been great. Say the first 100 and see which 40 would miss out.
Wow.
Okay, let's go ahead, Prophet Fitzroy. What page are you on?
Yes, Master Prophet, I'm on page 117, and it's principle number 8.
170
117,
or 117?
principle number 8.
Okay, go ahead.
And it says, your dreams remind you that you cannot continue to operate as man.
Now that's tremendous. And what do you get from that, Prophet Fitzroy?
What I get from that, Master Prophet, that we have to continually die to self and awaken to God, because eventually it is you and God. Then there is no more you.
You know, that's how Enoch
But God.
walked. Yeah, Enoch walked with God until he was not. Enoch walked with God until he was no longer Enoch. And they couldn't find Enoch. All they could find was God.
Wow.
Enoch walked with God until he was not. And it is easier to enter into union with God with your eyes when your eyes are closed and you are asleep. When your eyes are open, you see a different picture and tend to get distracted from the real world and become confused. This is all in the book. When I open my eyes and I receive a letter from the bill collector that says I owe $3.95, I get confused. When I was asleep, I dreamed that all things were mine. But when I open my eyes, I get another picture that I owe somebody. How do I owe if all is mine? Very interesting. Okay, Prophetess Cynthia.
Yes, I'm looking at page number 175, and it's principle number 6, and it says, if you want to experience true manifestation in your life, you must move your mind out of the way and connect to the mind of God.
Yes.
Yes. And you know, I thought this was powerful. Well, number one, the mind of God knows no limitation. Anything that God wanted, desired, he just created it. And we have to have that kind of mind, knowing that creation is on the inside of us. There is no limitation. And what happens, the mind of man gets caught up in facts. The mind of man will look at something and says, well, you know, I don't have the money for that. Or it costs too much. Or how could I do this? Or how could I do that? God will give you a big dream and a big vision. And with the mind of man, you will never walk in it. But with the mind of God, which knows no limitations, you'll be able to create it.
All right. And all of you know that when you create, you're getting ready for manifestation. Because God created the world in his mind. I dare everyone to type in the chat room, I create in my mind. Where do I create?
In my mind.
I create in my mind. See, everything starts in the mind. Creation is imagination.